Hey, let's love universe. It's Xander, and welcome to Armageddon. Welcome back to WWE 2K24. Welcome to Armageddon. Welcome to the war. Welcome to the war zone, because here comes the Blackheart Tommaso Ciampa to the ring. Tommaso Ciampa, ready for action, ready for war. Anything goes, falls count anywhere. It's finally come to a head. As here comes Mr. Money in the Bank, Kevin Owens. Owens and Ciampa, it has reached a boiling point. It's boiled over between them. It is going down tonight. These two have wanted to get their hands on one another for months. So, here we go. And they are just coming out of the gate swinging. As I said, anything goes. It's no holds barred. You can see we got the official Charles Robinson here for it. And Charles is just here to say ring the bell when someone gets pinned or tapped out. Or I suppose if he thinks it's gone far enough. Ciampa and Owens. Back and forth they go. Owens knocks him back, kick to the ribs. Punches Ciampa in the back. Kevin Owens now grabbing Tommaso Ciampa, pulls him in. DDT. Now Owens throwing Ciampa into the steps, and Kevin Owens grabbing a kendo stick. Owens. Oh, Ciampa answers back now, and Tommaso Ciampa. Oh, here we go. It's falls count anywhere, so away we go. It's on. Owens and Ciampa getting into it in the crowd. Fighting in and amongst the LS11 universe here. It's Ciampa now knocking back Owens. And Ciampa, forearm strike, knocks him back into the crowd again. Uppercut from Tommaso. Owens answers back though, and Kevin Owens now, forearm strike. Oh, and throws Owens into the barricade, but Owens able to hang on a little bit. Not often we see a match like this in the LS11 universe, and it is already spilled out into the crowd. It did not take long on that one. Ciampa now, right hook to Owens. Owens answering back, Kevin Owens. Ciampa now grabs Owens, but Owens, oh, sending Ciampa over into this production pit area. As Kevin Owens, chair to the face of the Blackheart. Kevin Owens now bringing the chairs down on Ciampa. Owens. Oh, no. Package powerbomb from the former U.S. champ. Follows it up with a senton. And now Kevin Owens has got Ciampa down. Owens. Kevin Owens now. Oh! Collides with the floor. Ciampa finds that bat. Tommaso Ciampa hitting Owens in the ribs with it. And now hits him across the back. And again. Owens ducks him though, and Owens with a chop. I think Owens' nose is busted open or something here as Ciampa. No, Owens knocks him to those concrete steps, bounces him off the barricade. Into that steel guardrail. And again as Owens. What's he thinking here? He's got Ciampa. Oh! Bounces him off the production box. Running him into it. As now Kevin Owens grabs another chair. Owens looking to wear the chair out on the back of Ciampa here. Ciampa back to his feet, though. Goes for the knee strike. Owens kicks him in the head. Now Kevin Owens. Stomp to the ribs of Ciampa. Owens has got him now. Picking Ciampa back up to his feet. Ciampa. There we go. Knee off the jaw of Kevin Owens. Ciampa now grabs Kevin Owens, and Ciampa says, let's go for a little walk, Kev. As he's telling Charles, back up. Ciampa taking Owens. Ciampa throws him back out to ringside. Goes for the clothesline. Owens, forearm strike. Kicks him in the ribs. Right hook into the back, taking him down now. And Kevin Owens telling the referee get out of the way. Owens grabs that announce table cover. Kevin Owens pulls the cover of the announce table. Owens grabbing the stairs, and Owens hits Ciampa in the face with him. And now Owens. Oh! Nearly got Ciampa in the face, and Ciampa sends him into the barricade. Owens answers back. Owens and Ciampa getting into it now. Now the slugfest begins. And you can see the blood is now really starting to stream from Kevin Owens' face. I can't tell if it's his nose or right above his eye that's been cut open, though. As Ciampa and Owens going back and forth here. Only one can get the better of the other here. Who's it going to be, though? Oh, boy. I know where this goes. They're hockey fighting. They are hockey fighting at Armageddon tonight. Ciampa getting the better of him. Ciampa now puts Owens headfirst against the announce table. Bounces him off of it. Oh, and Owens just dropped. As Ciampa now gets caught, Kevin Owens drives him into the mat. Or into the floor at that point. And now Owens going to the face of Ciampa. Owens grabbing Ciampa back up to his feet now. Kevin Owens grabs onto Tommaso. Grabs him by the back of the head now, taking him towards the table. Owens now with Ciampa on the table. Oh, no. Oh, no. What is this going to be? Kicking the ribs. Stunner! Owens looking to wrap it up. Stunner. 1, 2. No! Kevin Owens looking into the ring now, and Ciampa getting back to his feet. Owens! Cracks him over the head with that trash can and smashes it on his face again. Kevin Owens grabs another chair, swings it for Ciampa, and Kevin Owens. Ciampa sidesteps him. Ciampa on the floor. Fairy tale ending on the floor. Into a cover now on Owens. Ciampa's got it down. 1, 2. Owens kicks out at 2. Ciampa now getting Owens back up to his feet. And Tommaso Ciampa. Owens grabs onto him now. And Kevin Owens. Dropping Ciampa in the remains of the announce table. And Owens now just cleaning out under the ring, doing a little spring cleaning. Takes out that table and hits Ciampa in the face with it. Takes out another just for good measure. And may as well make it a whole party. Owens has got a ladder as Ciampa runs into a shot with it. Ladders are KO's specialty, as we know. Ciampa is down now, and Kevin Owens standing over him, just biding his time, waiting. Now Ciampa staggers to his feet. Owens, oh my god, bounces him face first off the trash can. Owens now goes for the senton. Ciampa out of the way. Ciampa now elbow in the head of Owens. Ciampa getting Owens back up to his feet again now, and Ciampa with Owens throws it back into the ring. Ciampa gets Owens back to his feet now, chopping away at him now. Ciampa. Owens has got him up. And oh, down on that ladder. Into a cover. 1, 2. Ciampa kicks out again. And now Kevin Owens grabs onto Ciampa. Oh no. Oh no. Kevin Owens with Ciampa up, and Owens, he's positioning to powerbomb him on that ladder, but Ciampa counters. He tries to pick up Owens, and Kevin Owens with the counter, knocking down Tommaso. Owens now putting that table in the corner now, and Kevin Owens grabs onto Ciampa. Kevin Owens. No, Ciampa sends him into that table. And Ciampa. Now he's got Owens. Ciampa. Buckle bomb through that table. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out from Kevin Owens. It's Tommaso now going up top. Tommaso, Ciampa goes for the elbow. Owens out of the way. Owens with a kick to the ribs. And Owens now goes for a kick. Ciampa clotheslines him. Owens now kicking the ribs again, knocking down Ciampa. Kevin Owens now grabs him, kicking the ribs of Tommaso, pulls him in. Kevin Owens gets him up on his shoulders now, and Owens. Oh my god! Oh my god! Owens with a powerbomb on the barricade. As Ciampa goes down, and Owens just going right back into punching one another in the face when all else fails. As now Ciampa, you can see he's getting a little bit dazed, a little bit confused. Ciampa answers back. Owens' forearm strike knocks him back, and Owens scoops him up, swings him out, drops him. Kick him in the head now. Owens just putting the boots to Ciampa. You can see the blood starting to pour on Ciampa's face in this one. Owens is just trying to make it worse. Like I said, these two, notice there's been so few pinfall attempts. No submission attempts either. These two, I don't think they want the match to be over yet. We've seen a fairy tale ending. We've seen a stunner. I don't think Ciampa and Owens want to be done with one another yet. Owens is now pacing with those steps in hand above Ciampa. Kevin Owens coming in hot. No! Ciampa countering. Ciampa's got him, and Ciampa German suplexes him on the floor. Both men down. There's Ciampa now pulling himself towards that barricade to try and help himself up. Gets himself up still. Knocks him down. Went for another right hook. Kevin Owens clotheslined again by Ciampa. Ciampa now. Caught by Owens. Kevin Owens. Scoops him up again. And Kevin Owens now taking Ciampa. What's he doing here? Owens is taking Ciampa up the ramp. Kevin Owens and Ciampa going up the ramp. Owens now getting caught. Ciampa answering back. And Ciampa. Knee to the face. Tommaso Ciampa's got him down. Ciampa goes down. Ground and pound on Owens. Kevin Owens in trouble now as Ciampa grabs a hold of him. And Ciampa now grabs Kevin Owens. Tries to pick him up. Owens answers back. Kevin Owens now grabs Ciampa. Owens with Ciampa. Lifts him up. Powerbomb position. And Kevin Owens. Oh no. Oh! A powerbomb! Drops him on the concrete. And Kevin Owens. Kevin, what are you thinking here? Ciampa. Clothesline! Ciampa coming in hot. Right hook. Owens counters. Owens. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Whoa! He was thinking package pile driver. Ciampa countered. Ciampa nearly got him with a package pile driver on the concrete. And now Ciampa thinking fairy tale ending. Owens counters. Like I said, poor Charles is just here to count the 3. As Ciampa and Owens go back up onto the stage. Folks, we were seconds away from seeing a package pile driver or fairy tale ending on the floor. As Kevin Owens now going to look to finish the job. Owens goes for him. Countered. Ciampa goes for him. Countered. Owens kicks him in the ribs. Super kick. And now Ciampa having his head repeatedly slammed into the floor. Now Kevin Owens grabs a hold of Ciampa, and Owens. What's he thinking here? He's got a hold of Ciampa. He's taking him towards the entranceway. As Owens, just wants to slam him into the LED screen. I'm sure he thinks this is his moment. But Ciampa counters. And what a war zone we are in to kick off Armageddon here. Oh, and now there's blood splattering. Now there's blood splattering on the entranceway. Ciampa and Owens, I can't tell whose blood is whose. But there is blood on the entranceway. Oh, it looks like some of the blood is spilled to Ciampa's chest as well. You can't see it on Owens because of his shirt, but Ciampa, his own blood is spilled down his chest. It's Ciampa. Oh God, wait a minute. Fairy tale ending on that steel grate. But he's not done with Kevin Owens, and he's making sure he knows it. It's Ciampa now. Tommaso, what are you doing? I think you've got it. I think you've won it, bud. Ciampa sweeping off that announce table. Tommaso Ciampa sees Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens sees that ladder. What is Owens thinking here? Owens. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Owens just landed on that trash can full force. DDT on the floor from Ciampa. Because now Ciampa, he sees that ladder. What on earth is Tommaso? Tommaso, what are you thinking? Ciampa throws the ladder out of the ring at Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens grabs Ciampa and pulls him out of the ring. Now Owens telling the referee, get out of my way. Owens, stunner! What the hell? The stunner just imploded the announce table next to them. That stunner just made the announce table next to them implode, as that table is not wanting to cooperate with Kev. And Ciampa's coming back in as Owens gets it set up between them, and Kevin Owens... Ciampa's finally getting a chance to fight back into it, and Ciampa... DDT! Ciampa. What are you thinking here, Tommaso? Even Owens is thinking, what are you doing? What are you doing, you insane human being? And the ladder just collapses. Ladder just collapses. Owens now pulls Ciampa in, scoops him up, and dropping him. Now Owens is playing with the ladder here. Ciampa's laying in a puddle of his own blood, even on the black ring canvas. You can see that as now Owens says, all right, you want to do it? Let's do something stupid. There is no prize to be won in this scuffle. Oh my God. Air Ciampa! Ciampa went off the top rope. But why? But why is it on fire, Ciampa? Why does it have to be on fire, Tommaso? You've done enough. Owens collapses and Ciampa. Oh my God, Owens just went face first in the flames. Yeah, Charles, look out. Charles, I would just back off. I wouldn't try and walk towards them. Because these are two of the most unhinged men in WWE right now. Charles. Charles, I'm begging you, bud. Get out of the way. Charles, look out. It's happening. Oh my God. On the ladder. 1, 2. What the fuck? And Ciampa even says, what is wrong with you? Ciampa knocked back. Owens goes for the kick, and Ciampa. Project Ciampa. Into another knee. Into another one. Into another one. Ciampa says this time, don't get up. One, two, three. Ciampa wins, but at what cost? There's no chance in hell Kevin Owens is getting that briefcase cashed in tonight. But Ciampa may have just done so at his own body, at his own physical health. Look at the body of that. Ciampa can barely stand. He's gripping his back. He's hobbled over. But he wins. The Blackheart wins. Welcome to Armageddon. Strap in, because that's only the beginning. Alright, well, up next, we attempt to follow that up with the Women's World Championship. As here comes the young upstart from NXT. A young woman with a lot to prove tonight. She won a huge match. She won a big match at Cyber Sunday after being voted in by the fans last month, just 4 weeks ago. And now we can see something unprecedented. We saw it attempt to happen last week at NXT No Mercy. We could see an NXT star win a main roster world title. As Lola Vice makes her way down to the ring. So Lola Vice has a lot to prove tonight. As here comes her opponent. We know the winner of this match gets Charlotte Flair at SummerSlam. She's got her 2 titles. It's Tiffy 2 titles. Making her way down to the ring. That actually worked better as an analogy or as a nickname than I thought it would. Tiffany Stratton making her way down to the ring. The Women's World Champion and still carrying the flippin' butterfly belt. Nearly said something I wasn't supposed to. As Tiffany Stratton makes her way to the ring. So, there it is, the WWE Women's World title. Lola Vice. Tiffany Stratton. 1-on-1. Two of the youngest women on the roster here about to go at it. 2 very different styles about to go at it. Both of them taking a look at that Women's World title, though. So without further ado, it is Stratton and Vice. 1-on-1. That gear makes them look like a tag team. Here we go. Lola Vice grabs a hold of her, taking Tiffany towards the corner, and throws her across the ring. Little do you all know that this matchup is also a, well, one of us has to change matchup. I'm joking. It's Tiffany Stratton, right hook to Lola Vice, knocking her back here, kicks her in the ribs. Tiffany, caught by Vice now. Lola Vice grabs her, pulls her in, snapping the arm downward. again. And now, arm drag knocks her down. Stratton now caught with a knee, double axe handle in the back from Lola. Big chop there, kicking the ribs now. Lola Vice knocks her to the ropes now. And Lola Vice with Tiffany Stratton off the ropes. Knee strike, grabs her again into the ropes. Knee strike, grabs her again, and sweeps the leg, does Lola Vice. Lola Vice picking her back up now, and Spine Buster takes her down. Big Spine Buster there from Lola Vice, rolls her over, getting to the back of Tiffany Stratton. Goes for the kick, Stratton runs in, big drop kick now, knocking her back. Stratton's got a lot to prove here with Stone and Green both banned from ringside. Tiffany's got to prove herself here, prove she can take down Lola Vice, prove that she can do it on her own without Robert Stone saving her like he did last month at Cyber Sunday. And that's the thing, Tiffany is undefeated for a reason. The only loss on her record being a triple threat where she wasn't the one pinned. Now Lola Vice taking her down with that arm drag there, rolls her over, getting the back of Tiffany Stratton. Getting her back up to her feet now, and Lola Vice grabs Tiffany. Here we go, throws her across the ring. Tiffany Stratton pulls her in. Hip toss knocks her down now, and Tiffany. Massive dive to the outside, taking her down. Grabs a hold of her now, does Stratton. Tiffany Stratton with Lola Vice. Back into the ring now, and Stratton. Kick into the ribs, takes her down. Stratton's got her down. Tiffany Stratton, here we go. Hits the standing moonsault. And just for good measure. Oh, went for a second one. Lola Vice rolled out of the way. Now Lola Vice grabs onto the women's champion. Kicks her in the ribs and kick to the back of the head. Roundhouse kick there, knocks back Tiffany. Lola Vice grabs onto her facebuster from Lola Vice. Now Lola goes into a cover now on Tiffany Stratton, has her down, cover for the one. No, Stratton kicks out. And Lola Vice, what is she thinking here? She grabs Stratton. Lola Vice. Oh, wait a minute, Stratton sends her up the ropes, ducks her. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, grabs her now, getting her back up to her feet. Stratton throws her across the ring now, and Tiffany Stratton goes for a kick. Lola Vice counters. Oh! Went for the roundhouse. Tiffany Stratton ducked her, rolls her through. Cover. Lola Vice, if she had hit that roundhouse kick, we might have had a new champion. 1, 2. Tiffany Stratton, though, countering into. Backslide on Vice now. 1, no. Tiffany Stratton taking out the arm now. Stratton. Right hook to Lola Vice, taking her down now. Stratton kicks her in the ribs now. Stratton's got her down. And Tiffany Stratton with the arm now of Lola Vice, stomping the hand. And again. And again. Grabs Oliver now, getting her back up to her feet is Stratton. Tiffany Stratton with Lola Vice. Here we go. Hits that rolling senton. Grabs onto her now and throws her into the corner. Forearm strike. Taking her down. Tiffany Stratton up to the ropes. Hits that corkscrew out of the corner. Into a cover. Stratton for the 1, 2. No! Lola Vice with the shocking kick out. Tiffany Stratton blows a kiss to her saying, yeah, well, you're still done. Lola Vice grabs her. Forearm strike takes her down. Tiffany Stratton knocking down Lola Vice. Knocks her down now. Stratton. Kicking the ribs. Get her back up to her feet now. Tiffany Stratton goes for a forearm. Lola Vice counters back. Lola Vice went for a super kick. Tiffany Stratton punches her in the ribs. Or punches her in the throat, then in the ribs. That had to hurt. Stratton's got her down now, getting her back up to her feet. Chop. Lola Vice down, chops her back. Stratton. And Vice going back and forth here. Counter for counter, chop for chop between these two. Now Stratton, right hook connects. Lola Vice answers back. Stratton throws another shot. Lola Vice and Tiffany. Stratton. Scared the better of this one as Lola Vice chops her. Tiffany Stratton. Oh, kicked in the ribs. And now both women dazed. They dazed one another with all that. Who's gonna get their bearings back to them first? It's Lola Vice. She gets a big chop. She's firing back. Uses that MMA background. Puts her in the corner. Lola Vice grabs onto her, ties the leg up, kicks the leg into the ropes. Oh! There's the roundhouse! Cover on Stratton. 1, 2, no! We nearly had a new women's world champion. The reign of Stratton almost came to an end then and there. That's Lola Vice. Goes for a super kick. Tiffany Stratton into a drop kick. Now Tiffany Stratton grabs onto her. Tiffany Stratton kicking to the back, knocks her down. Stratton grabs onto her now, and Tiffany Stratton with Lola Vice grabs her. Throwing her across the ropes, off the ropes, tilt-a-whirl, knee into the back, takes her down. Tiffany getting her back up to her feet now, and Stratton. We go with Lola. Into the corner now. Tiffany Stratton with a big forearm strike. As now Stratton looked like she was going to set up the prettiest moonsault ever. But nobody home. Stratton now just pacing, waiting for Vice to get back up to her feet. Back in the ring comes Lola Vice now, and Lola Vice, oh, wait a minute. Double leg takedown going after her now. Lola Vice now stands over Tiffany Stratton, pulling herself into the corner. Stratton in the corner. Into the ribs now, and again, and again. Lola Vice shoves her away now, and Lola Vice goes for a right hook. Whoa, nearly got the roundhouse. Stratton countered. Tiffany Stratton knocked her down now, and Stratton springs the ropes for prettiest moonsaults ever. 1, 2, 3. And she did it on her own that time. Tiffany Stratton did it all on her own that time. Hit the PME after dodging that second kick. I think if Lola had hit that second roundhouse, I think it would have been game over. I think we would have had a new women's champion. Tiffany Stratton with the big win. Big win there for Tiffany Stratton. We got more coming up right now at Armageddon. All right, it's some more singles action coming up next here on Armageddon. As here comes Damian Priest. The Archer of Infamy of the Judgment Day. Damian Priest marching down to the ring. He's got the Judgment Day back by his side finally. As now tonight he looks to get revenge on the man who took out his now fallen and gone Judgment Day brother, Buddy Murphy. A little awkward seeing as Buddy Matthews returns in the World Cup for members this week. As Damian Priest has made his way to the ring. As here comes his opponent. Uncle Howdy, the leader of the WyattSicks, making his way down to the ring. Uncle Howdy, a dark and dominant force. Making his way down to the ring, ready for action here. As Howdy and Priest have left their families in the back. So, Priest and Howdy. About to go down. Who will emerge in this battle of darkness? We're about to find out. So, let's do it. Howdy carries the lantern. It's time for the showdown. Priest and Howdy. Here we go. Oh, and Priest out of the gate with a clothesline. We haven't seen Howdy wrestle, I don't believe, since Cyber Sunday last month when he faced Braun Strowman in the ambulance match. We have not seen Braun since that night. As now Uncle Howdy with a big clothesline to Damian Priest. Priest with an elbow strike, knocks him back, goes for the Howdy countering. Well, Howdy now grabs onto him, throwing Priest across the ring. Knocks him into the referee, pounces on him, knocking him down. Howdy goes for the elbow. Priest out of the way now. Damian Priest. Kicks him on the knee. Damian Priest firing away at him with some rapid-fire kicks down, knocking Howdy off his feet. Howdy now runs back in. Tilt-a-whirl slam from Priest. Gets him back up to his feet now. And Priest, big kick there to the head. Knocks him down now. And Priest. Damian Priest now. What is he thinking here? Damian Priest takes a grab at Howdy, but Uncle Howdy grabs Priest. Pulls him out from under the ring. Throws him back in now to the outside now. And Howdy with Priest. Into the announce table has got him down now. And knee into the head. And repeated knee strikes in the midsection now. Howdy's got him down. Priest getting back up to his feet. Priest. Kicking the knee from Uncle Howdy now as Howdy. Dropping Priest now and Uncle Howdy. Double axe handle. 5 count. 6 count now as Uncle Howdy grabs Damian Priest and throws him to the barricade. 7. Or throws him to the ring apron, excuse me. 7 count. 8 count. Howdy. 9 count. Priest. Well, here we go again. Right back to the outside. Priest getting him back up to his feet now. Damian Priest throws him into the steps. Into an elbow. Referee now restarting the count here. Priest grabs onto Howdy. Throws him into the barricade. And again. Give a count of 3 now. Priest getting him back up to his feet. As Priest throwing Howdy back in. 4 count. In the back and again. Has him down. Priest gets Howdy back up to his feet, and Damian Priest pulls him in. Damian grabs him, slams him down. Hooks the leg now. Damian Priest has got him down. Falls into the cover. 1, 2, no. As Priest now grabs Uncle Howdy back to his feet, and Damian Priest grabs him, going for South of Heaven. Howdy countering now, and Uncle Howdy. Belly to belly. Into a cover now on Damian Priest. Has him down here. Howdy. 1, no. Priest kicks out. Now Howdy's got him. No, Priest. Throwing him off now. Damian Priest grabs him. Has Uncle Howdy. Throws him across the ring. Into the corner. Damian Priest. Big hip attack knocks him down. Hits the ropes again now. Damian. Big boot takes him down again. Priest now grabs Howdy. Back up to his feet. Damian Priest. Goes for a kick. Howdy counters now. And Howdy. Uppercut knocks him down. Knocks him into the throat with that one. Choking him out on the mat now. Howdy now grabbing Priest. Gets him back up to his feet. Howdy with Damian Priest. Throws him across the ring. And Damian Priest counters. Kick in the head. Snapmare takes down Uncle Howdy. And now Priest. Elbow drop to Uncle Howdy. Priest grabs a hold of him now. And Damian Priest grabs a hold of him. Throws Howdy over the top rope to the outside. Damian Priest getting ready to aim. And here we go. Damian Priest. Oh, misses the dive to the outside. Howdy was just out of reach. And that opens up Howdy to grab Priest now. And Uncle Howdy kicks him in the ribs. And again. Clothesline. We're the count of 3 as Uncle Howdy. Oh, super kick from Damian. Referee, the count of 4, 5 now. Uncle Howdy's caught. Priest has him by the throat. South of Heaven through the announce table. Referee at the count of 6. Damian Priest, 7 count now. Back into the ring goes Howdy. 8 count. Now Priest stalks him, rolls Uncle Howdy over. Oh! And Uncle Howdy hits the Bray Wyatt spider pose. Uncle Howdy, mandible claw. Mandible claw in on Damian Priest. Trying to choke him out now. Uncle Howdy's got it in. Priest is in trouble. Howdy with the mandible claw in on Damian Priest. Priest is writhing in pain here. Damian Priest. Is he going to pass out? Howdy's trying to choke him out. Priest. Begin to the back. And again. Knocking him back here. Now Damian Priest goes for right hook. Howdy countering. Uncle Howdy. Countered by Priest. Damian Priest counters. Howdy knocks him back now. Uncle Howdy. Damian Priest. Here we go. Back and forth we're going here. It's going to get the better of who as Damian Priest. Knocking him back. Uncle Howdy. Throws another shot. Damian Priest. Big right hook. Knocks him down. As he's grabbing Howdy. Howdy was trying to roll out of the ring. And Damian Priest not going to let it happen. Priest throws him across the ring. Into the corner now. Damian Priest. Oh! Bounces back first. Howdy with a clothesline. As now Uncle Howdy goes into the corner. And Uncle Howdy, here we go. Shades of Bray Wyatt. Begins the crawl towards Damian Priest. Howdy crawling towards him now. Damian Priest is down. Howdy just doing that spider walk towards him. I feel like he's got the whole world in his hands right now. His Priest isn't even stirring. He hasn't even looked up to see what's happening. Uncle Howdy now pulls him in. And Sister Abigail into a cover on Damian Priest. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Uncle Howdy with the win. Priest tried his hardest, but in the end, Uncle Howdy, without that aid that he had against Johnny Gargano, or from that Johnny Gargano had against him, no one's been able to stop this man. So, Uncle Howdy picks up the victory there. We got plenty more coming up here at Armageddon. The WWE Speed Championship is going to be on the line up next. That matchup about to go down. So, Howdy with the victory. Now then, Speed title, Frankie Kazarian, Duke Hudson, coming up. All right, some championships on the line. Up next, as the following contest is a speed matchup, 5-minute time limit, set for one fall for the WWE Speed Championship. Out first, here comes the challenger. Here comes the former king of TNA, Frankie Kazarian, to the ring. Kaz making his way to the ring tonight, looking to win his first singles title in LS11, or no, excuse me, his second ever singles title in LS11 Universe, his first being the X Division title last year. He showed up to Raw a few weeks ago. It was revealed he was the one that attacked and ambushed Chase University because he wanted that speed title from Duke Hudson. As he put it, he wants to take on Chase U, prove Andre Chase is a horrible teacher, and beat Andre Chase's prized pupil in less than 5 minutes. So, Kaz has made his way to the ring. As here comes his opponent. Duke Hudson of Chase. Of course the Ridge got swapped around. Of course they did. As Chase U making their way to the ring. Ridge Holland, Thea Hale, Duke Hudson. Andre Chase staying in the back. Riley Osborne recovering from the ambush from Frankie Kazarian during their match a few weeks ago. Duke Hudson, the self-proclaimed MVP of the group, ready for action. As Thea Hale waves the flag, Ridge Holland is fired up. Duke Hudson leading the charge tonight. He's the prized pupil of Chase U for a reason. He's the MVP of Chase U for a reason. As Thea Hale waves that flag from side to side. Let's do this. The WWE Speed Championship on the line. Frankie Kazarian is the challenger. And Duke Hudson is the champion. Duke, he fought hard, he worked hard for this opportunity. He fought, he scratched, he clawed, and is through a match with Omos to become the Speed Champion, but now he has a huge defense against a veteran like Frankie Kazarian. 5 minutes on the clock. Duke has to either beat Kaz to shut him up or run out the clock to prove that he could hang with one of the best in TNA history. So without any further ado, Kaz and Duke, one-on-one. Speed title on the line, 5 minutes on the clock. Here we go. So they circle one another, and Kaz out of the gate, forearm strike. But Duke down, knocking him back, and Duke with a big clothesline taking him down. Now Duke Hudson kicks him in the ribs here, kicks him again. Now into the back, knocks him down. Duke Hudson picking him back up to his feet now, and Duke grabs onto him. Throws Kaz off the ropes, pops him up. Tilt-a-whirl slam. Kazarian now caught by the throat. Duke Hudson throws him across the ring and goes for the senton. Kaz out of the way. Kaz knocking him back. Forearm strike. Firing away again. Forearm again. Grabs onto him. Throws him off the ropes now. And now Frankie Kazarian goes for him. Duke with a right hook knocks him down. Now Duke Hudson's got him. Duke lifts him up, and Duke Throws him across the ring. Duke Hudson now. Oh, went for the senton. Nobody home. Kaz firing away. The first minutes come off the clock now as Kazarian. Hurricane Rana. It's the double axe handle as well. Knocking him down. Out of the ring he goes now. And now Frankie Kazarian. Oh, Duke Hudson out of the way. Now Duke grabs onto him and Duke Hudson launches him at the announce table. Duke, do you have time to break an announce table in this one? I mean, I won't question it. DDT to Kaz. Duke Hudson. Kicking him down now, and Duke. 7 count. Oh my god! Launched him into the steps. 8 count. Back in now goes Duke Hudson. He's got him back to his feet, and Duke goes for a hook. Kaz countering now, and Frankie Kazarian firing away at him here, knocking him back. Forearm strike knocks him back here. Kazarian. Kick to the back of the head now by Duke Hudson. Duke now getting him back up to his feet. 2 minutes have run down on the clock now. Frankie Kazarian and Duke Hudson now getting into a slugfest. Kaz knocking him back. Duke throws another punch, but Kaz drop kick takes him down. Big drop kick there from Frankie Kazarian now. Now Duke Hudson, half of the time is run off the clock. Frankie Kazarian turns him around, lifts him up on his shoulders now. And Frankie Kazarian, what's he thinking here? Falls back. Stacks Duke up into a cover now. Frankie Kazarian, 1, 2, no! Duke kicks out. And now Frankie Kazarian dumping Duke Hudson out of the ring again. Frankie Kazarian goes up to the top rope now, and Duke. Oh! But wait a minute, after that rough landing, Ridge is in the ring arguing with Charles Robinson, and Kazarian goes low. And Ridge is backed off. Ridge Holland saw the low blow and isn't saying anything about it. As Kaz throws Duke back in the ring. Ridge was arguing with the referee about how Kazarian nearly landed on Thea Hale, and now Spanish fly from Kaz. Cover. 1, 2, 3. And with the unexpected assist from Ridge Holland, Frankie Kazarian's done it. Frankie Kazarian is now the WWE Speed Champion. The veteran has gold as he shoves Charles Robinson away. Frankie Kazarian is your new Speed Champion. Alright, well, as we know, the whole WyattSicks is in action tonight, as now it is time for some 6-man tag team action. As here come the WyattSicks to the ring. Dexter Lumis, Eric Rowan, Joe Gacy, marching down to the ring. We already saw Uncle Howdy succeed earlier tonight. Rowan carrying the lantern this time, the longest standing member of the Wyatts. As these three slowly march their way down to the ring. Rowan, the one symbolically carrying that lantern. The Wyatts, former tag team champions. But they haven't seemed to care that they don't have the gold anymore. In fact, I think the gold being gone almost has symbolically been like a release from the chains of the tag team division for them. As I would say, look at the face of Rowan, but that terrifying rabbit mask covers it. As you know, that flannel vest is very symbolic to one of his brothers. To the late, great Brody Lee, Luke Harper. So the Wyatts making their way down to the ring. As I said, we already saw Howdy in action earlier where he beat Damian Priest. We'll be seeing Nikki in action later tonight against Rhea Ripley. But Rowan, Gacy, and Loomis have made their way down to the ring. As here come their opponents first. Former multi-time tag team champions in their own right. Also, all three Wyatts are mods. Everyone in this match except Nathan's a mod. Akam and Razor, the authors of pain. We'll be seeing Karrion Kross, the leader of the Final Testament, in action later tonight in the main event inside Hell in a Cell. It's not terribly far away at this point. Akam and Razor, former Raw Tag Team Champions, former SmackDown Tag Team Champions as well. WWE Tag Team Champions. So, Akam and Razor make their way to the ring. And now, if you're new here, when you see Razor, just understand there's something wrong with the mod, and we have just leaned into it at this point, and there is a reason that his nickname is Bald Razor. Just leaning into it. Just know that. As now, here comes not only the Intercontinental Champion, but one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Nathan Frazier, to the ring. Nathan Frazier ready for action here, ready to make his way down to the ring. Last month, Cyber Sunday, everyone thought it was going to be the worst night of Nathan Frazier's life. He had that hellacious TLC match with Axiom before now. His little girlfriend, Liv Morgan, got involved and sent Axiom crashing through a ladder on the outside of the ring and allowed Nathan to get the win. Then later in the same night, Liv would show up again after Frazier and Kross had been voted into a tag team title match against WyattSicks, where Liv would hit a cheap shot, I believe it was on Joe Gacy, behind the referee's back, and allowed Nathan Frazier to score the win. As now look at him. Nathan running around with these two sparkling titles. Beautiful mods are those titles. So Nathan Frazier taking the role of the lead for Final Testament this evening. He picked this fight with the Wyatts, as it is Akam and Rowan starting it out. The big trucks is gonna eat the little trucks. As Rowan goes for the drop kick. Akam out of the way. Now Akam pulls him in. Here we go. Akam. Kick to the ribs of Rowan. And again. Into a massive clothesline. Grabs a hold of him now, getting him back up to his feet. Akam throws Rowan into the corner now. And Akam, no. Rowan out of the way. And Rowan clobbers him, taking him down. Rowan now grabs onto him. And Rowan torquing the neck of Akam. Drops him here. Grabs a hold of him again now. Rowan goes for him. Akam. DDT from Akam. As Akam now gets him back up to his feet again now. And Akam with Rowan. Throws him across the ring in the corner. Tag is made. Razor is in. And now Razor kicking the ribs. Razor coming in, but Rowan slams him down into a cover. Saved by Akam. Don't think he needed it, but it did reserve some of Razor's energy to do so. As Nathan Frazier, you can see, took a cheap shot there. Razor with a headbutt. Razor getting him back up to his feet now, and Razor with a chop into another one. Hits the ropes and shoulder blocks him. There's a big kick now as he rolls back to his feet. Big right hook there from Rowan. Rowan getting Rezar back up to his feet now, and Rezar getting hit with big jabs now. Rowan right hook connects now, goes for a drop kick. Rezar pulls him in, and Rezar with Rowan pops him up, drops him. Grabs a hold of him now, and Rowan grabbed by Rezar. Now Rezar sent to the corner of the WyattSicks. Tag is made. Dexter Lumis is in. And now Lumis and Rowan, look at this. What a kick! Sidewalk slam from Rowan. And now Lumis goes down in a ground and pound. Dexter Lumis firing away at him here. Lumis kicks him down again. In the ribs of Rezar. Getting him back up to his feet now. And Lumis, big chop. And again. Hits the ropes now. Lumis gets caught. Big leg sweep there from Rezar. Rezar now picking him back up to his feet. And Rezar firing away at him again. Kicking the ribs. Punch in the back. Lumis goes down again. Lumis now getting back to his feet. Pulls him in. Lumis countering and dropping Rezar. And Lumis now taking down Akam, and Lumis kicked in the back of the head of Rezar. Goes for the kick. Rezar right hook connects to Lumis. Grabs a hold of him now, and Lumis sent across the ring into the corner now. Rezar, knocked in the corner. Lumis now knocks him down, and Dexter comes off the ropes. Dexter Lumis kick into the head. As now Rezar going out of the ring, and Lumis going up to the top. Dexter Lumis. What a leg drop off the top rope. Taking him down. Grabbing Rezar back to his feet now, and Dexter Lumis up onto the apron. Lumis. Caught by Rezar. Sidewalk slam backbreaker. Taking him down. Getting Lumis now back up to his feet on the outside. Lumis thrown back into the ring. Lumis rolls back to his feet, takes him down. Thez press by Lumis. Dexter taking him down there as Dexter Lumis now gets him back up to his feet, and Lumis for a right hook. Right hook now countering from Rezar. Counter for counter now as Rezar gets knocked back. Dexter Lumis tries to grab him. Rezar clapping the ears now, and Rezar pulls him in. Lumis takes him down. Rezar going towards the corner. As now Nathan Frazier's coming in, and Nathan Frazier. Lumis has got a hold of the Intercontinental Champ now. Sends him into the corner. Tag made back to Rowan. And now Rowan and Lumis have the Intercontinental Champ off the ropes. And double back body drop. As Nathan Frazier meet Eric Rowan. Frazier countering now. Frazier right hook. Rowan rolls out of the way. Frazier taken down by Rowan. Now Eric Rowan grabs him by the throat, and Rowan throws him across the ring. Nathan Frazier now getting picked up by Rowan, who manhandles him across the ring again. Grabs onto him again now, and Rowan. Finally, I gotta say, about damn time, we're seeing this little bastard get what's coming to him. Like I said, Nathan Frazier, meet Eric Rowan. As now Rowan. Oh my god! Rowan rolls him over, and Rowan running the ropes now. Eric Rowan hits a big splash on Frazier, who is just down for the count. Rowan lifts him up. Claw slam. Cover. Frazier's down. Rezar had to make the save. It's now Rowan right hook to Rezar. And Rowan. Oh my god, Rowan. Claw slam to Rezar. And a senton. Shades of Bray Wyatt. As now Rowan dropping Akam. But Nathan Frazier takes down Rowan into a cover now. Nathan Frazier cover. Rowan out before even a 1 count. As Nathan Frazier now. Spinning wheel kick. Goes for him now. Rowan's starting to get back up to his feet. Nathan Frazier, super kick attempt. Rowan throws the right hook now, and now Eric Rowan. Nathan Frazier goes for the enziguri. Rowan grabs him again, and Rowan Pulls him in. Lifts him up. Powerbomb to Nathan Frazier. Getting him back up to his feet now. And Rowan with Frazier. Throws him into the corner. Tag made. Back to Loomis. And now Rowan and Loomis again. Gonna look for that double team. Grabs onto Frazier. Here we go again. Kick in the head. Sidewalk slam. Tag made to Joe Gacy. As Gacy grabs onto Nathan Frazier before he can make a tag. And now look at this. Joe Gacy coming unhinged and punching Nathan Frazier in the head. Gets him back to his feet. Kicking the ribs now. Into another right hook now. Nathan Frazier's down. Joe Gacy grabs onto him. Gacy knocked back though. Nathan Frazier. I believe Gacy is who Frazier pinned to become champion last month at Cyber Sunday. Nathan Frazier tags Razor back in. Razor comes in with a drop kick. As Frazier is laid out, Nathan Frazier is down. Razor grabs onto Joe Gacy and sends him into the corner now. Tag made, and AOP looking for a double team here. Kicking the ribs from Akam. And now Akam with Joe Gacy. Sweeps the leg. And now Akam firing away at him repeatedly. Grabs a hold of him, getting him back up to his feet now. Akam with Joe Gacy. Off the ropes. Akam goes for him. Joe Gacy knocks him back now. And Gacy avoids the kick. Forearm strike from Gacy. And Joe Gacy now has got him. Takes him down. Full Nelson rolls through. Rings of Saturn submission is in. It's in. Razor with the save. As now Gacy. Oh, look at this. Joe Gacy now has Razor. Taking him down. Joe Gacy's taking him down now, and Gacy grabs onto Akam, getting him back up to his feet now. Akam thrown across the ring into the corner. Tag made. Rowan back in now, and Rowan and Gacy. Spear and clothesline combo from the WyattSicks. As now Rowan spinning wheel kick on Akam. Into a cover now. Rowan's got him down. Saved by Nathan Frazier. As now Rowan. Whoa! Down goes Frazier. And Nathan Frazier's now getting it. Frazier just power bombed out of his damn shoes. And Akam with a right hook, essentially saying, hey, big man, you're still fighting me. And Rowan seems to remember that just fine. He grabs a hold of him, picks him back up to his feet now, and Rowan with Akam knocks him into the referee. Oh, and down goes Akam. Akam's got him down, though, now, and Akam dropped to hold by Rowan. Rowan getting him back up to his feet now, and Rowan hits that right hook a second time. And punch to the head takes down Akam. Rowan getting him back up again now, and Eric Rowan. Drop kick, knocks him off his feet. Grabs onto him, getting Akam back up again now, and Akam picked back up by Eric Rowan. Rowan sends him into the corner. Tag made, Loomis in. Here we go. Loomis and Rowan. Up and down goes Akam. Down goes Razor now, as well as Loomis goes up to the top. Dexter Loomis. Swanton attempt, nobody home. Right hook now from Loomis connects. Akam pushes him back with a kick now, knocking him back here. Loomis with a counter now, and Loomis with a drop kick. Taking down Akam. He's got him down now, and Loomis up into the corner of the Wyatts with Swanton connect that time. Loomis now cover on Akam for the 1, 2. Akam kicks out. And Dexter Loomis now just standing over him. Loomis comes in now, goes for the boot. Akam out of the way. Akam goes for the kick. Loomis counters. Loomis goes for the right hook. Akam countering now, and Akam with Loomis into the corner of the final testament. As oh, wait a minute, down goes Razor. Akam went for a tag to Nathan Frazier, but now Rowan grabs Nathan Frazier, and Rowan taking down the Intercontinental Champ. Is now Loomis with a drop kick to Akam. Loomis is waiting now. Loomis sees Akam rising to his feet. Wipes him out. And now Dexter Loomis. What is he thinking here? Senton! Off the apron, taking him down. Loomis now going to get that dead weight of Akam back to his feet and back into the ring. Loomis now telling him to get back up. Loomis pulls him in, lifts him up, takes him down. Loomis into the silence. Silence is in. Is Akam going to pass out on this one? Loomis has it in as Rowan is taken down by the AOP. Akam back to his feet now. Loomis going up to the top. Loomis up top. Akam goes for him with a right hook. Nobody home. Loomis. Clothesline. Oh, and Razor got Loomis with a knee. And that cut Loomis open. And Loomis seems infuriated. As now Razor, though, clotheslines him. Tag made to Nathan Frazier. And now here comes the Intercontinental Champ. Sling Blade. Standing Shooting Star. Cover on Dexter. 1, 2, no! And now Nathan Frazier grabs the ropes, and Nathan Frazier, what is he thinking here? He goes for the right hook. Loomis goes for the drop kick. Frazier goes for a kick. Loomis went for the right hook. Nathan, super kick, both men down. And Loomis pulls himself into the corner. Nathan Frazier now getting back up to his feet as well, though. Nathan Frazier, big forearm strike. Knocks him down, takes out Rowan. And drop kick to Dexter Loomis. There's now a tag made back to Akam. Tag made to Razor. As Razor now picks him back up to his feet, and Razor goes for the right hook. Loomis knocks him back. Dexter Loomis. DDT to Razor. As now Razor knocks him back, and Razor clotheslines him. Tag made. Nathan Frazier is in. And now Loomis tags in Gacy. And Joe Gacy enters the mix now. Taking down Nathan Frazier. Taking down Akam. Joe Gacy's coming in like a house of fire right now. As Nathan Frazier now, what is he thinking here? Nathan Frazier. Nathan Frazier's got him. Snapmare takes down Joe Gacy, taking him down again. As now Frazier gets Gacy back up to his feet. Nathan Frazier with Gacy. Back into the ring. Frazier up on the apron. Nathan Frazier, springboard. Frog splash. Takes him down now. And Nathan Frazier now. Here we go. Stomp to Joe Gacy. And Nathan Frazier to win it for the Final Testament. 1. It's saved by Loomis. Joe Gacy's back to his feet. Tag is made to Rowan. Rowan with a boot to the face of Frazier. Down goes Akam. Down goes Razor. Rowan with the heel kick. And now Rowan. Claw slam to Nathan Frazier. One more for good measure. Cover. 1, 2, 3. WyattSicks win. And symbolically, Rowan pins the Intercontinental Champion. Nathan Frazier has been on cloud 9 for months. He's been riding that high of being seemingly untouchable ever since he beat Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. Hell, ever since he beat Roman Reigns at Fastlane. Nathan Frazier has felt like he was untouchable. And the WyattSicks just reminded him he is nothing more than a mortal man that can be beaten. But with SummerSlam looming, is Rowan potentially now in line for a shot at the Intercontinental Championship? Time shall tell, I suppose. WyattSicks with another one of their wins tonight. How will Nikki Cross fare later this evening against Rhea Ripley. All right, folks, the following contest is a Bloodsport match. Now, what does that mean, you might wonder? Well, that means that this matchup will not have any pinfalls. It is knockout or submission only. Anything goes. Weapons are allowed, as Shayna Basler put it, if you're a damn coward. As here she is, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Basler. It has been almost 4 seasons since Shayna Basler was last a singles champion here in the LS11 universe. Almost 4 in-game years, almost 4 in-universe years for those playing at home. That's because our series used to be 48 weeks long. Now it's 52 weeks long, so every season is a full year instead of 11 months. But the last time Shayna Basler was a champion was in the month of May in the year of 2021. So that is almost 4 years ago. That is 3.5 years ago. She lost that title at Bad Blood Season 2 to Toni Storm. Yeah, let that sink in. Yeah. As she takes on tonight her former tag team champion partner, her former protege, the Diamond Ivy Nile. So, Ivy Nile, Shayna Basler, ready for action. They were the women's tag team champions all the way up till WrestleMania, where they would lose the gold to Team Kick Dakota Kai. Here we go. As out of the gate, Ivy coming in with kicks. You can see they were both thinking the same thing. Now Shayna grabs onto Ivy, throws her across the ring. Remember, Charles Robinson is just here to declare the knockout or call for the bell on a submission. As Shayna's coming right in now and firing away on Ivy with straight punches to the face. Shayna Basler, as Ray likes to remind me, didn't have the greatest record when she was in the UFC, but she has that MMA training. She made it to the UFC, which is not something everyone can do. God knows I couldn't do it. As now she's just firing away with quick, rapid strikes on Ivy Nile. Goes for a right hook. Ivy counters. Ivy kicks her. No. Countered by Shayna. Grabs a hold of her now. Shayna Basler with Ivy Nile. Throws her across the ring into the corner. Goes for the knee strike. Nobody home. Ivy grabs Shayna and sweeps the leg. Now Ivy Nile's turn. Goes down in the ground and pound. Neither woman wasting any time here. Ivy getting her back up to her feet. Ivy Nile kicking the ribs now. And Nile into a choke on Shayna. Ivy Nile trying to get the submission on Shayna early here. Ivy Nile. No, Shayna countering. Grabs a hold of her now. And Shayna with Ivy off the rope. Shayna. Ivy's got her now. And Ivy Nile swings her around. Sweeps the leg out from under her. Down she goes. Ivy now getting Shayna back up again. Oh, and we're not wasting any time, huh? The strikes from the former Strike Force coming in. Only one is going to get the better of the other on this one. They're going back to back here. Strike for strike, chop for chop. That's Ivy now. Oh, what a forearm to Shayna. Kicks her in the head as well. Now Ivy Nile's got Shayna Basler down. Ivy Nile grabs onto her. Wait a minute. Ivy ties her up, uses her arm. Ivy Nile's got Shayna up. Torture rack. Torture rack is in on Shayna. Ivy Nile with Shayna. Bouncing her up on her shoulders here. Ivy's got Shayna. She is bouncing that torture rack, trying to take her down here. Shayna Basler's in trouble now. Shayna, elbow strike, and again. And again. Shayna Basler counters now, and Shayna Basler. Spear! Shayna now trying to stop Ivy from getting out of the ring. Shayna ties up the leg. Oh, look at this. Look at this submission in on Ivy now. Shayna's called the submission magician for a reason. And she's putting torque on that back. She's trying to force the submission over Ivy now. But Ivy Nile rolls her through, taking her down. Nile now grabs Basler, throws her across the ring. Into the corner now. Big forearm strike, taking her down now. Now Ivy hits the ropes and big kick to the ribs now. And again. Ivy now goes in. Shayna countering. Forearm strike. And again. Shayna Basler takes her down now. Grabs onto Ivy. Getting her back up to her feet now. And Ivy knocks her back again. Here we go again. Pulling her in. Kicks her in the ribs. Grabs onto her. Lifts her up. Gut wrenches her. Gut wrench suplex. Rolls back through now. Does Shayna. Grabs onto Ivy again. And Shayna Basler. Another gut wrench. Takes down Ivy Nile. And now Shayna grabs her by the leg. And Shayna Basler. Oh no! Stretch muffler. Lifted. Look at the torque. She's got her lifted in the damn air. Shayna putting some torque on that stretch muffler. Bouncing her a little bit with it as well. Shayna. Ivy punching her in the head now. Ivy Nile trying to get out of it. As Ivy Nile now runs in. Shayna Basler. Alabama slam from the Queen of Spades. And now Shayna's going right back in. Stretch muffler in again. The stretch muffler submission is in on Ivy again. And notice neither woman has gone for weapons. Remember, Shayna said Ivy was allowed to use weapons all she wanted. But Shayna would forever think of her as a coward if she won with weapons. Because Shayna herself is the weapon. Now Ivy Nile grabs onto her. Pulls Shayna in. And Ivy. Northern Lights. And now Ivy stomps the head of Shayna, aiming for the knockout. Turns her with another kick now. Ivy Nile grabbing Shayna Basler. Pulls her in. Here we go again. Ivy has her up on the shoulders. Torture rack back in now. Trying to take her out here. Ivy Nile bouncing her in that torture rack. Putting a lot of torque on the back of Shayna. Ivy Nile trying to force a submission. Very few women, I think, if ever, have gotten Shayna to tap out in the LS11 universe. I don't think we've ever seen Shayna Basler submit in the LS11 universe outside of when she faced Ronda Rousey back at WrestleMania Season 1. As Shayna takes her down now, and Shayna Basler swings her around. Here we go. Karafuda clutch. Karafuda clutch is in. Shayna's wrenching it in. Shayna Basler wrenching it back. Putting some torque onto Ivy here. Ivy Nile is in trouble. Shayna Basler has her in trouble now. Shayna Basler. A strike now. Ivy rolls back through. And normally this is where she'd go for a cover. But Shayna, it's not a pinfall. Or it's not pinfalls. No submissions. Goes for the roundhouse. Ivy comes in. Hurricane Rana to Shayna. Takes her down. Ivy Nile now has her down. Punching her in the face. The ribs now. And Ivy Nile. No. Shayna counters, forearm strike, and again. Shayna getting her back up to her feet now, and Shayna Basler. A kick. Ivy Nile slaps her. Here we go again. Shayna and Ivy now going back and forth with some strong strikes here. Back and forth they go. Who's going to get the better of this one? Ivy or Shayna, one or the other. One of these strikes could knock the other out if they hit hard enough. And away we go. Away we go. Shayna Basler kicking the ribs. Pulls her in. Basler's got her up. Karafuda clutch. Same way she's won every championship she's had. It's over. Shayna Basler with the victory. Basler manages to take out Ivy Nile there. A big win for Shayna Basler on that one. Ivy Nile proved something tonight in those 7 minutes she went in the ring. with a former MMA fighter, a former UFC fighter, with one of the best women in LS11 history, Shayna Basler. The most decorated woman in LS11 history, Shayna Basler. Ivy proved herself tonight, but in the end, all hail the Queen of Spades. Alright, it is our second to last matchup of the evening here at Armageddon. As here she comes. Brutality incarnate, the Nightmare. Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley, back from her suspension, was unsuspended recently along with Cora Jade. They had been suspended following their attacks on Jordan Grace at NXT TNA Worlds Collide a few months ago now. They were suspended by Raw GM Big E as punishment for how they handled things. And now tonight, Rhea Ripley looks to finish business between Judgment Day and the WyattSicks. So, Mommy is home. She looks to handle business here. So, Rhea Ripley, ready for action. As here comes her opponent. The final member of the WyattSicks to have action tonight, to be in action tonight. Nikki Kross, the twisted sister of the WyattSicks, on her way to the ring. Nikki Kross carrying the lantern one last time tonight. We saw Howdy take care of Damian Priest. We saw the WyattSicks, Rowan, Gacy, and Loomis take care of Final Testament. And now Nikki looks to handle the final one. The final obstacle. Kross carries that lantern. Nikki and Rhea, no strangers to one another. They've had battles in the past here in LS11 Universe. So, Nikki brings the lantern to the ring. Here we go. Oh! Nikki out of the gate with a crossbody. Nikki Kross taking her down out of the gate here as Rhea pushes her away. I don't think Rhea was ready for Nikki to come out of the gate. I wasn't ready for Nikki to come out of the gate there. Rhea knocks her back, though. And now Rhea coming off the ropes here. Big drop kick to Nikki Kross. Grabs a hold of her now. Rhea gets her back up to her feet, and Rhea throws her across the ring in the corner now. And Rhea now, right hook into another one. Rhea Ripley hits her with a big forearm strike, taking her down. Hits the ropes now, and Rhea drop kick. And now Nikki grabs her forearm strike. Nikki Kross pulls her in. Nikki Kross takes her down, and Nikki Kross face in on Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley in some trouble here. Nikki pulling back on her here. Nikki now rolled over by Rhea. Kicking the ribs now from Rhea Ripley as Ripley grabs her, and Ripley throws her into the corner. Goes for a kick. Countered. Nikki grabs onto her, pulls her in now. Nikki Kross pulls her in, twists the neck around. Neck breaker to Rhea Ripley. Rhea goes down now. Nikki's got her down. Nikki getting her back up to her feet here. Nikki Kross grabs Rhea. Now Kross grabs Rhea in. Rhea counters. Big boot into the corner from Rhea Ripley. Rhea's got her up to her feet now, and Rhea turns her around. Right hook. Goes for her. Nikki goes for a right hook of her own. Rhea countering. Rhea. Super kick. And now Rhea. No. Nikki. Jawbreaker knocks her back. Nikki Kross pulls her in. Up on the shoulders goes Rhea. Nikki Kross swings her out. Takes her down. Hooks the leg on Rhea. Rhea Ripley down. 1. No. Kick out at 1 from Rhea Ripley. Nikki looking to finish the job now. Quickly trying to end this one. Nikki Kross grabs her. Countered by Ripley. Rhea Ripley now has her. Sends her up the ropes here. And Rhea Ripley. Tilt-a-whirl slam. Takes her down. Rhea's got her again. And now Rhea going right back in. A ground and pound on Nikki. Rhea Ripley now caught again. Kross back to her feet. Jawbreaker knocks her back. Nikki Kross. Front hook goes for a chop. Headbutt knocks down Rhea. Rhea rolls out of the ring now. Nikki Kross standing over. Here we go. Kross. Coming in hot. Dives onto Rhea. As now Nikki Kross. Hurricane Rana taking down Rhea. More countered. Rhea Ripley kicks her out of the air. And drop kick to Nikki Kross. Rhea getting her back up to her feet now. And Rhea Ripley goes for a right hook. Nikki counters now. Nikki goes for her. Rhea. 5 count. Forearm strike from Rhea. Rhea Ripley now grabs onto Nikki Kross. And Ripley. Snake eyes on the ring apron. 7 count. Gets her back up to her feet now. And the former United States champion. The longest reigning women's champion in LS11 history, getting Nikki back up to her feet. Rhea Ripley gets caught again. Nikki Kross. Oh! Knocked back with a kick from Rhea. And Rhea Ripley goes for a boot. Nikki Kross caught from behind. Rhea's taken down by Nikki Kross. Into a cover now. Nikki has got her down. Nikki Kross. 1, 2, no! That's now Nikki. Kicking to the back of Rhea, taking her down. Nikki Kross has her down. Kick to the head from Rhea. And now Rhea Ripley's got her here. Rhea Ripley punching her in the face repeatedly now. Rhea's got Nikki down. Slaps her in the face now. And Rhea Ripley grabs Nikki Kross back up to her feet. Rhea swings her around. Scoops her up on her shoulders. Rhea with Nikki. Has the witch up. Takes her down. Doesn't matter how much fog machines and dark spooky lights you got. Everyone's the same size. When Rhea takes him down, Rhea puts her on the top rope, and Rhea Ripley looking to finish this one. Has her for Riptide. Stacks her up. 1, 2, Rhea with the win. And Nikki's smiling. Nikki Kross is smiling. She enjoyed the pain that came from that match. Nikki Kross enjoyed the pain that came with that match. As Rhea Ripley got the victory. And Nikki Kross just smiled her way through the pain. Rhea barely broke a sweat. That face paint is still on. Rhea with the big win there. Our main event, Hell in a Cell, is just moments away. Rhea Ripley with the win. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the shit show. Because it's time for Hell in a Cell. 6 men enter, 1 leaves as the WWE Champion. First, the colossal Bronson Reed, the odds-on favorite. Some people say you might as well go ahead and just hand him the damn belt at this point, because he's been manhandling everyone lately. No one has stood a chance against this man, and now he's about to be locked inside. He's about to be locked inside 20 feet of steel. The Bronson Reed, former United States champion, makes his way down to the ring. Out next, a fan favorite, former WWE champion, the Megastar, making his way to the ring. You know him and you love him. As I said, he is a fan favorite. The undeniable, the sensationable, the Megastar. He is an Intercontinental title away from a Grand Slam, but tonight what's more important to him is not that one title that's missing. The number that matters tonight to him is 2. Because if LA Knight scores that 1, 2, 3 tonight, he becomes a 2-time WWE champion, something that not many people within the LS11 universe have done, something that from the time of Season 1 to Season 6, where we are now, if we are not counting the Retro Series, very few men have done, that being Roman Reigns as one of them. Roman being one of the only ones that has been able to win a title, the WWE title specifically, more than once within the 6 seasons we have been going for now. And as well as, Brock Lesnar. And I believe currently that is it. LA Knight has a chance to join that ranking tonight, though. Of course, you add in the Retro Series, and John Cena, Randy Orton, and countless others have had the WWE title multiple times across the Retro Series. But now, Doomsday has arrived to the LS11 universe. Karrion Kross calls himself the Devil Incarnate, so he's going to feel right at home inside hell. So, Karrion Kross marching his way down to the ring, ready for action. Kross, a former Intercontinental Champion, a former NXT North American Champion, but never a World Champion. Many have said that tonight could be his night. Many have said they think Season 6 could be the season that changes and Kross becomes champion. What I can guarantee you is Kevin Owens is not here anymore tonight. Following the match with Tommaso Ciampa, Ciampa and Owens have both been hospitalized. We have eyes on Kevin Owens right now in the hospital. He will not be cashing in tonight. I can confirm that here and now. And that is not a lie. That is a shoot, brother. Kevin Owens is in the hospital. He will not be cashing in before, during, or after this matchup, as half of our competitors have made their way to the ring now. As Kross is here. Out next, the Wrestling God. Moose. As a Moose has made his way to the ring. Former TNA World Champion. As now, here comes the national treasure, Nick Aldis, to the ring. Nick Aldis looking to try and become WWE Champion tonight. So, Aldis has made his way to the ring. We saw him accept an open challenge from Johnny Gargano for the WWE title in the first episode of the season, but now tonight, as now here comes the WWE Champion to the ring, Johnny Gargano. The WWE champ is here, but you can see that bandaging on his left arm. Gargano is still banged up. Gargano is still beaten. Gargano is still bruised. Johnny has been through a lot. My brother has not stopped moving since winning that title. He has wrestled week in and week out. We had to suspend him for 2 weeks to get him to stop freaking wrestling. And then he came right back in and put on a banger with Ethan Page at NXT No Mercy last week. It's on! The big trucks! It's gonna eat the little trucks! Can you tell I'm home alone? As Bronson Reed. It is one fall to a finish, and everyone has got their attention on Bronson Reed. Even the camera, for some reason, has its attention only on Bronson Reed. I wasn't aware that was something it could do. As Moose is taken down LA Knight. Yeah. And Gargano shoved away by Bronson. Gargano now with Reed into the corner. Moose and Nick Aldis going after LA Knight. As now Gargano throws Aldis over the top rope out to the floor. Gargano goes to the outside with him. Now Moose. Moose getting set up here as well, as now several of these stars going outside the ring. And Bronson Reed following after them as well. Bronson Reed grabs onto Moose. Throws him into the cage. As now Moose. Bronson knocked back now. Johnny Gargano. Gargano's caught by Kross. LA Knight with Bronson. Oh, shit! The cage just opened. Well, it ain't Hell in a Cell anymore. It's hell in whatever city we're in, because that cage is open. It took no time for that one to happen. As now Johnny wrestling. Johnny, what the hell, man? He's going up. Damn it, he's going up. Johnny, dude, the match hasn't even really gotten that started yet. What the hell? As now Johnny Gargano waiting on top of the cage. As Bronson Reed and Nick Aldis. I think this is the closest I've ever seen Johnny Gargano to not fighting. As Bronson going after Nick Aldis. And LA Knight and Nick Aldis now going after Bronson Reed. Johnny Gargano drops down from the top of the cage. Gargano moving around the outside of the cage now. Nick Aldis is on the outside of the cage now. Gargano. Bronson Reed now. What is he thinking here? Bronson. Johnny Gargano now finally rejoining the mix inside the cell. I hate this damn track, by the way. One of the things I hate most in these games, this stupid track that everyone has to walk on. If you watch the watch along to Bad Blood, you know, you heard all my opinions on the damn Hell in a Cell track that they have everyone on in these games. As now, Karrion Kross with Bronson Reed. Oh, out of the ring goes LA Knight now. Super kick from Nick Aldis. As now Nick Aldis grabs Johnny Wrestling and throws him back into the ring, right into the waiting arms of Bronson Reed. And away we go again. Now Moose taking down LA Knight. Johnny Gargano's got Karrion Kross. Kross throws him into the corner now. Now Bronson Reed, what is he thinking here? Kross goes for the sledgehammer. Gargano answering back as Bronson Reed is going around ringside now. Kross has got Gargano now. Bronson Reed's going up. Oh my God, is everyone just going up the damn cell? Bronson's the first one up. Moose and Knight are brawling on the side of it. Nick Aldis. Oh my God! Moose and Aldis. Moose went off the side. LA Knight. As now here comes Gargano. Bronson Reed. Samoan drop to Nick Aldis. And Johnny Gargano is now up the cell, drop kick. And now one to Karrion Kross. Gargano trying to take down Nick Aldis. Karrion Kross. Doomsday Saito to Johnny Wrestling. LA Knight taken down now. Kross. Powerbomb to the WWE Champion. Moose. Wait a minute. Whoa, oh, no, 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 no. Everyone, be fucking careful, please. Oh, and here we go. Bronson Reed and Karrion Kross slugging away at one another on top of the cell as Bronson knocks him back, and Bronson Reed fighting all over the top of the damn cell. Karrion Kross. Oh, my God. And now LA Knight and Nick Aldis getting out on top of the cell. Oh, and Bronson Reed's coming to interrupt that one. As he takes down Nick Aldis. And LA Knight starting to stagger back to his feet. Bronson Reed. Oh, come on, no! Down goes LA Knight. Oh, no, Bronson. Bronson. Through the cell. And now Moose. Moose coming to the rescue. Moose. Moose going after Bronson Reed. These two have been colliding for weeks. Massive discus clothesline to Bronson. Moose getting him back up again now. And Moose goes for the drop kick. Bronson Reed grabs a hold of him. Throws Moose. He threw Moose, but I don't think Moose went off the cell. Wait a minute. Gargano. Gargano with a drop kick. And Johnny Wrestling. Oh no, Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed. And Bronson Reed. He doesn't give a damn. No, 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 no. And look at the look on his face. That is a man who has just thrown 4 people off or through that cell and is showing no damn remorse. Moose! And now Moose and Bronson. Well, Moose, you saw, well, this went for Kross a minute ago. And Moose trying to be the one to slow Bronson Reed down. These two Goliaths are hammering away at one another. They're the last men standing. Moose manages to drop kick Bronson Reed, and Moose he's got Reed up on his shoulders, and Moose Dominator on the cell. And Moose now with Bronson. He's up. He's down. Moose. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Back in the ring. Gargano's risen to his feet. Sweet chin music. And neither Moose nor Bronson can get back down there in time. Gargano has laid out Aldis after they've both gone through the cell, and Johnny falls into the cover. 1, 2, 3. LA Knight went off the cell. Karrion Kross went off the cell. Nick Aldis went through the cell. Johnny Gargano went through the cell. Moose lays out Bronson on top of the cell and can't get down in time to break up the pin. Your winner, and still WWE Champion, Johnny Gargano. He can't even get up. Oh no. He's back. The head of the table. The OTC. The original tribal chief. The one true chief. Roman Reigns is at Armageddon. What the hell does he want? Look at me. Get up and look at me. You've done a good job. But you got something that belongs to me. SummerSlam. I'm taking it back. Believe that. Until next time, everybody. See you all tomorrow for Raw.